Today we're going to be making some cutting boards. We're making these walnut cutting boards from a live edge slab. I'm going to be resawing the board by hand, and we're going to be putting a plain finish on these. I'm going to do this pretty much 90% by hand tools. I did these on the sander. I shaped them on the belt sander, and I cut a little mini charcuterie board on the bandsaw. But other than that, everything else has been cut with hand tools. I hope you enjoy this video. My friend gave me this piece of walnut. It was a big slab that I cut a couple gun stocks out of. And now this is some of the scrap from along the edge. So I'm going to resaw this and make a charcuterie board with it. So it's at 1.5 inches right there. So I'm going to mark it the whole way around at 3/4. So I'm going to take my marking gauge and set it a little over 3/4 there. And I'm at 3/4 right now. I'm going to mark it the whole way around. It's a little hard to see on this. This is a little bit of a hard follow because of the what do you call it? The live edge, but this will be nice and sharp right there. So I have my 6 points per inch resaw saw, and I'm going to work my way around it. Following my line, so it's following the slot the whole way down. She moving a little bit. Now, I'm moving it around and working from side to side, carrying the lines around. So I'm going to carry this line to the end grain so that I'm true the whole way around. And if I'm off a little bit, I'll just get a little notch. Sorry about that. My microphone hasn't been working all that great for some reason. The saw is drowning out. Basically what I'm saying is I'm working the saw the whole way around, and I'm going to meet in the middle because I haven't done a lot of resawing, and I figure that if I have a little bit of it being off, I can just meet in the middle, and if there's a little clip, I can just pop it off on the planer when I'm done. So far, we'll see when it opens up though. I heard it crack, so I know I'm pretty close. Let's see how this came out. She's binding up good. Oh, she's open. That's not terrible. I can work with that. All right, this is roughly 18 inches long, so I'm going to cut this down to right around 9 inches. So, where'd my pencil go? A colored pencil right here. So I'm going to mark that right around 9 inches. And I just have a rough square on that. It's not really perfectly square. I don't think it's really crucial for this part because that's not what this cutting board's all about. I'm at roughly right around 5 5/8. So I'm gonna actually take, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch off of this. And I'm gonna rip that. I switched it up to an 11 points per inch rip cut saw. Okay, so I took 3/4 of an inch off of that one. I'm gonna take maybe 1.25 inches off of this one because I want it to be graduated. So let's start this. Ooh, ooh, she barely fits in there. She barely fits in there. So now they graduate just a little bit, and I'm gonna do a little freehand thing like this. And I'm gonna bring that over to the bandsaw. I'm gonna drill a hole in that. Now that I get the profile cut out, I'm just going to fine tune it with some files. So I knocked those off at the bandsaw, and I think that looks just a little better. Maybe I can make it a little deeper in here, and I can take my file and round that out a little bit. I'm just kind of freehanding this. These kind of charcuterie boards, I feel it's best to just freehand it. So that's not gonna work. I'm gonna take that over and I'm gonna open that a little bit in the bandsaw. Yeah, I opened that up a little bit on both sides because I kind of didn't like the way how it looked. So I'm just working it. I'm still playing around in here, trying to get out the saw marks. It probably would have been better to do it with a coping saw. Now I'm just going to round over these edges just a little bit. Just a little bit. The long grain over there. have to worry about it blowing out on this end. Oh, did a little bit. Made a liar out of me. Okay. Now this live edge, I'm just going to do this. Isn't that awesome? Trim brush cover. Been in my shop for a long time. I'm not going crazy with it. I'm just cleaning all the dirt out of it. And I'm going to seal that in. Now I'm going to start a hole. I don't really have a good clamping setup for doing this, so I think one little hole is probably good enough. Now I'll punch it through. Okay. I just want to give it a quick clean finish so it's really smooth. Now it's time to move on to the mid-size board. So from left to right, it's pretty flat. From here over, I got a bit of this kind of going on right here, and there is a little bit of twist. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, see, it's definitely high right here. All right, I finally got it. Now, I think I'm just going to take this file the end grain on this one. Now I'm taking my spoke shave and I'm working my way in for thumb holes. want to do this side. I'm going to square that off. Wanted it in the past on the other side. Okay. Now let's clean this up. That live edge. So pretty. So pretty. Love it. Alright. That's 9 inches. I'm just gonna boards on an angle. So I think I'm just gonna try to match that angle, then I'm gonna scrub up the edge. Just so it's a little interesting. Well, that's definitely an angle. Alright. I'm just eyeballing it. Yeah. Get some burn marks from the saw. Taking a micro bevel off. Yeah. And we'll just do this instead. It is rusted. Alright, with this one I'm going to do the same thing. I'm gonna put in little thumb grips. We'll do that on both sides. Alright, let's get some butcher block conditioner on these and see how it goes. Work it all the way around and end. There's quite a bit on this one. Get it on the other side. Okay. So I let the cream set in for a while, and this is what they look like. The colors of this walnut are absolutely incredible. There's a good look at the spoke shaved grips. So the butcher block cream set in for a while. They are very, very smooth with that plain finish. And tomorrow I'm going to upload the video of me making the stand.